A Legacy Cast in Art, a historical account of Renaissance music patrons. In Renaissance Europe, there were dukes, princes, and noble ladies who directed a portion of their wealth towards something beyond palaces and armies. They assembled permanent ensembles of professional singers, hired the most renowned composers of their day, and built libraries of exquisite musical manuscripts. It was a costly endeavor, but what emerged from it can still be heard today. The Duke of Ferrara and his Concert of Ladies. Take Duke Alfonso II Este of Ferrara. His name may appear only briefly in military history books, but in music history it holds a special place. He formed the Concerto delle Dame, Concert of Ladies, a group of 3 or 4 female singers who were among the rarest talents of their time. Composers such as Luca Maurencio and Carlo Gesualdo wrote works specifically for that ensemble. Today, wherever the madrigals of that period are performed, the name of Ferrara and its duke remains part of the story. Gonzaga of Mantua and the birth of opera. In Mantua, Vincenzo Gonzaga did something similar. He brought Claudio Monteverdi into his service. The result was a set of works that marked the birth of European opera. 4 centuries later, Mantua cannot be imagined without Monteverdi's name, and the name Gonzaga is intertwined with it. Other great patrons across Europe. In Florence, the Medici family, Cosimo I, Francesco I, allocated substantial funds to court music. Alessandro Striggio composed grand works for their celebrations. In the Netherlands, Margaret of Austria supported Orlando de Lassus and other Flemish masters. In England, Elizabeth I invited Italian singers to her court and gave William Byrd and Thomas Morley the opportunity to flourish. What remains after centuries? And now, centuries later, those palaces, treasures, and armies, much of them, survive only as names in books. But the music remains. The very sounds that resonated in private halls of that era now flow through concert halls, universities, and web pages across the world. And along with those notes, the names of the patrons, sometimes prominent and sometimes in the background, have traveled too. Not because of a will they wrote, not because of a tombstone they commissioned, but simply because they spent their time and resources to create an art that would outlast its own age.